Welcome back, everybody. My name is Pete. I love it when I get to say this because it doesn't happen often when I get to do an ECOPOT show and say I've got the best deal ever. And I don't get to say that often because, you know, we've had some pretty amazing deals. I'll explain that in just a moment, how we've put together a huge bundle at the lowest price and best deal ever. However, if you're living down in Melbourne, you know tomorrow they're forecasting 43 degrees. Sydney tomorrow, 39 degrees. We have a huge heat wave, and when I last checked, they don't know when that's going to come to an end. So the reason I'm telling you this is put your hat on and your sunnies and your sunscreen, but you probably don't want to put the oven on. This is what you want to have in your kitchen, the ECOPOT, because this is not going to be heating up your kitchen. This is not going to be costing you a fortune in electricity. And if you want to go out to the parks, you want to go caravanning and camping, it's not going to heat up the caravan and camper van. And when there's a fire ban, it's also a big green light. Now, see the price on your screen? This is for the ECOPOT, and it's also, they call it the Slimline Plus, I think, and now that's $2.99. Don't buy it. We're starting here. Okay, forgive me. Right, I've got to establish something. This is the ECOPOT. You're getting today an induction cooktop as well, and I'll show you what the value of that is shortly. These guys are unreal, by the way. You can cook anywhere, basically. You also have the 2 pots that come back with your ECOPOT, plus you get the carry bag, and you get the ECOPOT cookbook and the silicone mat. And there is also a bag with your induction cooktop. Now I want to explain the value, and I'll tell you, $2.99. Actually, there's one more thing I want to show you. The postage on this today. Never done this before. I've been scratching around the bottom of Moira's handbag, and I came up with $7.90. That's all the postage it's going to cost you today, $7.90. That's it. We've never done that before. Now I want to explain the value, right? So $2.99, lowest price, $7.90 postage. In the past, you may well have seen the ECOPOT at $3.99 and sold out. It's very popular. People have bought it on its own at $3.99. You might have seen Con at the Caravan and Camping Show. Bought it from him for $3.99. Remember, we've got the Slimline cooktop in there. That's $3.49. So what are we up to? $7.50? But remember, we've also got the carry bag in there as well. It's sold out, unfortunately, but don't worry, you get it in your bundle. And you also get the other carry bag for your induction cooktop. Now, there's also the cookbook. It is included today as well. So, look, pretty much over $800 value. I wonder if my producer would mind. Can I show that on my little sheet? Could you? I never show you this. This is my notes. But we've got the world's best cameraman. He's going to come in nice and close. Total value, thank you guys, you're absolutely awesome, is $832. $533, and see that there's part payments at $3. Originally we planned it. Well, we've now got 5 easy payments. It's just under $60, and that postage, honestly, is spare change. $7.90. We've never done it before. I want you to. It's probably it is the best ever deal we've done. So that's the deal. I know it's taken me 4.5 minutes to explain it. But I wanted to make it very, very clear. Now, before we meet Con, it is officially best ever deal. And I don't normally show all the paperwork behind the scenes, but I just wanted to show you because $830 of value is massive. What this is going to do for you is save you a stack of time. You're not going to be heating up the kitchen with your oven and your cooktops and your gas and your fry pan. You're not going to be heating up and having that. Who wants that on a 40-degree day? You're going to be saving a stack of money, an absolute huge amount of money, and what you're also going to be saving is some time. I just don't want you to miss out on this. Since we've released the deal, a massive amount of stock has gone. We're just gone 4:30 Eastern Daylight Saving Time. That $7.90 postage is a winner. I've got to be really honest with you. Spare change on postage and handling. I know when I spoke to Pete and Con, the Greek royal family, they said to me postage for them is normally about $50. So TVSN exclusive for you today. All you need to do is call us. Now, I know there's a lot of new viewers at school holidays, people still just coming back and get ready to maybe go back to work. 13 23 10 is what you call in Australia. If you're in New Zealand, 0800 101 301. Now, you get the slimline ECOPOT Induction cooktop. You get the 2 carry bags as well. You get the cookbook as well. You're also getting the 2 pots that come back with it. Best ever deal. And on the bottom there, see your extra purchase with purchase, an additional 140 easy recipes for $19.95. Don't miss out on that one. It's the Crockpot One Pot Wonder. So 104 141 is your item number. A part of the Greek royal family has arrived. Hello, sir.
Well,
Con.
Pete, Happy New Year. What the hell's happening, mate?
How are you, mate?
Hey, good to see you, mate.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, Ronya Pula, as the Greeks say.
Ronya
Pula.
Pula.
Yeah.
Gosh, I'll have to brush up on my Greek. Hey, listen, how good's the deal?
That's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And then you've got that postage offer on top. You know, so
$7.90.
Through Australia Post, if we do, when we sell them online and we have to send them out, just the pot on its own, it's almost $40.
Just if you sent that around Australia?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how we...
Yeah.
I actually...
We're not paying
I
for
shouldn't
that, are we?
question... No, you're not paying for it.
No.
We're doing it. $7.90 for all that massive bundle. That's unbelievable. And this is our postage rates for the new year, so Happy New Year, everybody. Now, listen, do you want to show us something real quick that you've been cooking? Well, you haven't been slaving over the kitchen, have you?
I have. No, I haven't. You're trying to trick me already. Look, before we get into our usual routine and explain how an ECOPOT works, I'm going to open this one. I put it on this morning at about 7:15. It's now, you've said 4:30, so do the math. What's that? That's about 9 hours?
Yeah.
9, 10 hours, yep. All right.
And it hasn't been sitting with virtually no electricity?
No power. No power.
No power.
And we're going to run through all that, but as you can see, nothing's plugged in. It's been in there 9 hours. It only had 20 minutes of heat before it went in here, and it's perfectly cooked after about 3 hours, but it's going to, hopefully, well, I shouldn't say hopefully, it will be. It'll be nice and hot now.
Is it your famous corned beef?
This is, you know, I've got to show that one first because why? Any caravan show we go to, everyone comes by and says, the corned beef, the corned beef, the corned beef, the corned beef. You know, so
I love
it's a
corned beef.
no-brainer.
At Grandma's place growing up.
Can we get a...
yeah, here it is for you.
Up and go? There we go. All right, so what I want to quickly show also, if I get this out.
Wow, steaming hot. And no electricity, no power for the last 8.5 hours or so. Almost 9 hours. No heating up your kitchen.
Get that out of there for a minute.
Can you imagine cooking this with the oven on at home tomorrow in Melbourne at 41 degrees, 43 degrees? Look at that.
Look at that.
It's not overcooked, it's not undercooked, it's moist.
So the viewers know that we're not telling fibs. Have a Bo Peep, have a piece of that. What I do want to show you about, the other good thing about this is, see this carrot that I've got in here? I want to show people this, because the other thing with an ECOPOT, there's no absorption. Okay, so basically...
Look at that.
So you know how if you do it in a crock pot or a slow cooker and if you overdid it, imagine if you had
it
that
goes
in
mushy,
there 9
right?
hours. Yeah, it's mush. That's in solid form. I could come back tomorrow and it would be the same way. All right, so what I'm going to do is just going to quickly cut up a little bit more of this.
How good is that?
For the staff.
So just to reiterate, this has not been cooking traditionally, and you've got to stay tuned because Con will explain the technology. Trust me, it's why this thing is turning into a global icon. Con and his brother are going to the States soon. I think this is launching internationally in the States.
March, we're going to Chicago, the largest homeware fairs. So we're going to hit the US market and pick up some European dealers as well.
I'll have another little go at that.
Yeah,
it's beautiful.
Yeah, no, it is nice. And look, the best part about that, like I said, all we did was put that on the stove for 20 minutes, right, put it in the pot, wheel it away you go. Nothing's plugged in. And, you know, like I've got the carrots and the veg in here as well. So, and the best thing about the veggies, any veggies, it's going to stay nice and solid.
I think this is a really good point.
All right,
if
very
that was
important.
a crock pot, if it was a crock pot, you know, honestly, this, you know, it might just literally just get all mushed up. Look at that. It stays
nice and solid.
In that solid form. Guys, it's a revolution in kitchen cooking, in camping, in caravanning. I'm going to let Con go through all the technology. I've got a quick update for you at home. Stock is best ever deal today, folks. The $7.90 postage is... Do you know that we used to charge $9.90 if you bought a piece of jewellery, a bracelet? This is less than what we had on when we used to send a bracelet. Like, I don't understand. But I'm not going to ask the question. 104,141. Your postage and handling today is small change. Guys, complete bundle. We were going to do 3-part payments. We're doing 5. It's a holiday special, put it that way. I mean, it's just unbelievable. The easy payments over 5 months, you can pay it off easily, and that postage is literally spare change, $7.90. When I said that to my producer said this today, $7.90 for everything, literally, the postage? I mean, that's going to be 2 big boxes, right?
It is.
It's huge. So,
it's huge.
All right. I know a lot of people may be sitting watching, because there's a lot of people watching this afternoon. Trust me, I can feel it. I sometimes have this this feeling, this vibration going on. You know, when you've worked here for 13 years, I can feel there's a lot of eyes watching. Well, they knew you were on. Con,
well,
and
it's the product. It's not me, as we know. So
I want to. Can we completely dumb it down for everybody who may not know what we're talking about?
Okay. We want to make this mail-proof. No one will absolutely make a mess of using this product. All right. First of all, there is no lead, no power, but yet it's going to keep your food hot for 10 hours. We've just seen the corned beef 9 hours later, piping hot.
Not plugged in for 10 hours.
No power. You're not consuming power, you're not consuming energy, and you're not releasing heat into the kitchen on a hot summer's day. All right, so how does it work? You get 2 quality saucepans with the product. You get the 6 litre and you get the 2 litre. Now, what you'll find is, we'll see how good the cameraman is, on the bottom of both saucepans...
It's like a triple layer, right?
Yeah, it's stamped. It's called 100% tri-ply. Okay, what that means is when I'm heating this, the heat actually gets absorbed into the base, which helps in the continuum of the cooking in the ECOPOT, all right? Now, they're 18/8 stainless steel, and both saucepans work on the induction. And, you know, like, you're getting the induction on the house. It's free. It's a gift.
There it is at the centre of the photo, at the front.
It's $349 retail. Okay? It's not your basic induction. That induction that you get in the bundle, you can adjust powers, temperatures. It's the new tablet design. It's got the matte finish. Right, so these saucepans are going to come in handy just with that. You can't buy these 2 saucepans for under $200, okay? And you're getting that inside the ECOPOT. So with the corned beef, what we did, we actually put the corned beef in. I put in a couple of veggies, right? Now, vinegar, cloves, bay leaves. When all else fails, if you're not sure, in the recipe book, there's quite a few corned beef recipes. People use oranges. It needs the liquid, because what happens is when you actually put it on the stove, you're going to get it up on the boil. Once you've reached boiling point, if I turn to page 3 in the cookbook, right, it'll indicate to you in the middle column, it'll tell you how long after you've got to the boil you need to simmer the item for, and generally it's 10 to 15 minutes. Once you've done that simmering period, you take it off your stove, and I must say, it will work on induction, but it works on every other stove.
Gas, electricity,
campfires.
Campfire.
Yeah, look, the nomads know.
Yeah.
All right, this is what they carry around with them. This is what they cook on a campfire, a gas burn. If they can't get access to their induction. All right.
So you just, the first 15 minutes is all you use any power?
Yeah, you're going to get it to the boil, simmer it for 15, transfer it into your ECOPOT. Now, your ECOPOT is 360 degrees, fully insulated with thermoplast. All right, so what happens now is, because you created, what is thermoplast? Thermoplast basically, it's similar to what we use in oven walls. All right, we only lose 5% of our temperature per hour. All right, so once we've transferred it into the pot, from that 15 minutes of heat, now it's cooking in its own residual heat.
And it cooks for 8 hours?
Yeah, it's ready in 2 hours.
Yep.
Right, but what happens at that 2 hour mark, it drops 5% per hour. It's fine over that 8 hour cycle, around that period, 8 to 10 hours. So it's relying on the liquid in the food and the heat you put into it to keep continually cooking the meal for you. But the other advantage on this product is, where you can't do with those ones that you plug in, I can do 2 meals in one. So in about 5-10 minutes time, we're going to have a stifavo. That's a Greek casserole and
Stifavo.
and a Aussie bread and butter pudding. All right. We're going to show you a pasta meal. We're going to show you a rice meal, all on top of another meal. Okay. So the heat from underneath cooks the dish on top.
Can I just to again reinforce what Con's saying, because this is mail proof, right? So I go over here, I put all my ingredients in, and I go to any cooktop. Doesn't matter, but we're giving you a free induction one.
Yep.
I put it on there for 15 minutes.
Get it to the boil.
Correct.
Then simmer for 15.
Yep.
Right.
And then lift it up.
Yep.
Put it on there.
Yep.
Con's going to put that lid on there.
Yep.
And we're going to close the lid and walk away.
That's it.
And it cooked. Zero electricity after
No
that.
power.
Zero
No
heat
power.
like your oven. No
Nothing.
power, no meat, no electricity, no cost. Guess what? You pick it up. It's portable. You go to the national park. There's a fire ban. You got a nice lunch. You go on the boat. You got a nice lunch and dinner. You go on the caravan or the camper van, or you're at home on a 43-degree day.
Sporting events for the kids.
Events, the car as well. You can take it with you anywhere.
Look, my local cricket club, almost all the grades have got that. They have it down there. The boys get a feed at tea.
Absolutely.
You know, so...
And by the way, what's the lead we're seeing here?
Now, well, you're on page 3. I'm on page 2. But I'm going to go to page 3 because you're such a lovable fella.
Well, my producer's pressing the buttons. So
oh, is it? Oh, we'll blame him. All right. So...
He's on page 5.
He's on page... He's at a rush. All right. So, look, there's 2 ECOPOTs.
Yes.
All right, that we have. Generally, we only do this one once a year. Then it was twice a year. Now, you guys got a full container delivered yesterday. But I'm going to tell you, that container will last maybe this show and a bit of a repeat at best, because we know what we sell.
This is only for January.
Only for January, because this is what we call ECOPOT 24/7. So, where it's different, in the base of the pot, we've designed a 35-watt element that plugs into a cigarette lighter or 12 volt.
How cool is that?
Now, remember we spoke about your food will stay hot for 8 to 10 hours. We have a lot of people, not me, not you, that hop in a caravan, hop in a motorhome, they'll pack a site down at 6:30 a.m. They'll drive 5-6 hours, set up another site, go for a walk around. Then they're thinking about dinner. So what these guys do is, in their journey when they're fueling up, they might reach for the glove box, plug it into their ECOPOT, which is in their boot, just while they're fueling up. It only needs like 10 minutes, and it'll give them another 3 to 4 hours of heat. It won't cook from raw.
That's just a bonus, though,
Yeah,
isn't it?
it's
just
a bonus.
A bonus.
That's what it is. So I'm using the sporting side of things, because a lot of us have kids and we go down and we watch them, especially this time of the year.
Yeah, you're on the sideline, you think, okay, what are we going to take down? Because we're there all day.
And, you know, it's a big advantage when you want to have something that's a little bit warmish. You can heat it up with this. But you've got to also remember, if you're going to an event like that, or like you said earlier, like I get down to Burleigh Heads a lot, man, I see the ECOPOT out. People have got food.
I've seen you out in the back taking all the right-handers on your surfboard.
Yeah.
Hey?
The rock's got me
No
young,
wonder I can't get on a wave out of Burleigh.
So, look, bottom line is, if you want to actually boost your food, you can actually do it without having to use your stove.
Well, I'm going to basically say this. Guess what? Basically, you can cook on a 43-degree day, like you're going to be in Melbourne tomorrow, and you don't have to worry about the heat. And then guess what? The bonus is you're hardly using any power, and you're saving a stack of money. I'm going to update.
Yep.
I'm going to come back to you because you get some food to cook, right?
I'm going to do a meal.
Okay. Yep. Here are the details, everybody. Come and join me over here. $59.80 gets it home. And look at this. I'm scratching around for change here. It's literally spare change. $7.90 on your postage. That's all it is. There it is. 2, 4, 6, 7, 90. Spare change on postage for all of this. Remember, this is $2.99. What was it on its own? $3.99. Then remember your induction cooktop down here. Look, can I show everybody this? It's $3.49, guys. This is awesome. We're giving you induction cooktop today. So extraordinary to get that. That's free. And there it is. Toughened vitro glass, dual extraction fan, great safe for barbecuing, multi-wattage, slimline. Look, caravan and camps, I love this. You'll love it also because you can cook outdoors in the balcony. Guys, we're giving it to you for free. And I think if I can do my little cheat thing here again, I never show you my notes. And because as I said before, I don't get to say this very often, but this is the best deal ever. Here's the total value. Okay, these are the notes I get given. $832.85. You're saving over $500. And see the easy payments, they were $3. Well, today they're $5. So that makes it really easy. So that is the bargain of, look, it is the bargain of the day. But essentially, do think of cooking on hot days. I mean, I came home today for lunch. I wanted to get, actually my corner store does some nice pre-cooked chicken. They'd sold out. I thought, oh, I don't want to cook anything today. It's too hot. It was 30 degrees at Bondi. To go, get home on a Friday night next week when it's still 88% humidity and know that this has been cooking with virtually no electricity all day long and it hasn't been heating up the kitchen, you've got to get it today just for that reason. For the saving of money and then the value that you got, $830 odd. I hope you're ordering. I really do because, as Con said, we've got a container load, but everyone's confirming their orders really quickly this afternoon, and I know there's a lot of people watching. Right. When we get to 10 past, the phones will be jammed. It always happens.
When we start cooking.
That and shop early. Con, what are you cooking, mate?
So what I've got is a bit of lamb, and I marinated the lamb just in oil, oregano. Right now, a stafavo basically is a very it's a traditional Greek dish, but it's very basic. You don't go and put in like a normal casserole. You don't go and put in your spuds and your carrots and things like that, all right? So what we've got is we've got baby onions and garlic, and you load up on the garlic, all right? Don't hold back, whatever you do.
The Greeks do doing that, don't they? Loading up on that.
Always load up, right? So now, the only other ingredient in that meal that I'm going to put is artichokes. As such...
Fresh from Athens?
Pluck them off my tree, mate. I don't know, do the artichokes grow on a tree? I don't think they do, actually. So, yeah, I'm not sure on that one. But just a little bit of salt and pepper.
Serious questions, okay.
Yeah. Now, what is very important is that you whack more oregano in.
Yeah.
Oregano is very, very, very popular, obviously, with Greeks. Well, you know that. It's olive oil, oregano, and then...
Or olive oil.
Yeah, or olive oil, so there's not much different.
But there's hundreds of recipes, guys, on a serious note. There really is. In the book, you get it. A stack of recipes, which actually a lot of came in from viewers. So...
yes.
It's really cool because there have been so many people, thousands... Oh, sorry, guys. I just whipped that away. My apologies. I normally have my head switched on, but today something's wrong. The Ultimate Guide. There it is. 4th edition, by the way. and stacks of great ideas here that you're just going to absolutely love. And these literally from meatloaves and baby back ribs. I've got some lamb goulash, chicken mushroom, Irish stew, lamb stew. We've got veal. We've got waltzing Matilda stew here. Huh? Pork and vegetable satay. There's stacks. I mean, hundreds of recipes. There's hundreds of recipes. And in the book that you've got, there's 129 pages.
There's plenty there, and there's plenty online.
Recipes. And plenty online too.
Yeah, the other thing that I did today also, and I forgot to mention in the pre-production meeting, because these might go a bit quicker than normal, because I actually put it up on our Facebook page that comes straight to TVSN if they want to have a chance of getting this deal.
Well, I think it might have worked.
It's probably working, I'd say. Now,
well, you guys don't have any stock. I mean,
no.
Even your brother.
You guys.
Where's he on the jet? Is he on the Concorde flying in this afternoon?
Yeah, well, who knows? Who knows where he could be? Now, look, that's all the cooking I'm doing there. So all I'm going to do now is put my liquid in for this meal. All right? Remember, it's relying on the liquid that we're putting in from the heat, right? So basically, that's going to keep going. It's going to keep cooking the food for us. Someone likes stock. We like
Wine.
Wine. And more wine? Better wine.
Why do we
wine.
like the wine?
Yeah.
Well, firstly, it grows out of the ground. I have a policy. If that grows out of the ground, you got to say it's all right. You know what I'm saying? It's organic. It's grown in Con's backyard. There's no fertilisers.
That's right. Now, what we would do here, and we're going to speed things up a little bit, right, because it's TV world. I'd get it to the boil and I'd simmer it for 15 minutes, right? But I'm going to quickly make a bread and butter pudding. We're going to whack that on top, and then we put it in the pot. It's ready to eat in 2 hours. You're not ready? Keeps it hot for that 8 to 10 hours.
So I do this in the morning. I come home, dinner's ready.
It's done.
And it's completely safe.
Done.
It's come off electricity, no power.
No, it's done.
So you've got to get your head around this. I know you're kind of thinking, hang on, but as you're at work, this is on your kitchen bench top.
No, it's
cooking all day
done.
with the thermoplasm, zero electricity.
One final ingredient, if you're actually going to serve it up just maybe a half an hour beforehand and you want to absorb a bit of the liquid, right, risotto, okay? Perfect in something like this, or lamb shanks. Okay, so, and I'm going to let that get up onto the simmer now, right? But while we're doing that, I'll grab and start on the bread and butter pudding.
You do that, I've got an email. You keep going. Helen's emailed us. G'day, Helen. Happy New Year, by the way, my love. And to Rod as well. She said, I bought the EcoPot last year. What would Con suggest for a quick lunch for a non-meat eater? We are travelling to Tamworth for the festival, stopping halfway from Melbourne. There you go. Oh, so what do you got vegetarian?
Oh, actually, there's quite a few vegetarian recipes in there. My favourite, because I love lentils. You remember that show I did with you? It was a sellout show. We opened up and we did the lentil soup.
Yep.
That recipe's in the book. All right?
Great.
Yeah, it's in the book. And if you want, you could also do a damper on top. All right? So basically, the soup's going to need 15 minutes simmering, 10, 15 minutes max. The damper or the bread, it's going to need maybe another 5 minutes. So it's okay to leave the soup underneath there because it's the soup that's going to cook the damper for you. All right? So that'd be perfect in a couple of hours.
Yeah.
All right, so...
And by the way, guys, have a great trip. Safe travelling. I think it's great when you can take this. My parents just bought a caravan. They're on the road.
Really?
Yeah, this year, they're, you know...
Smack them in there for me, mate.
You wanted me to crack those for you?
Yeah. You whack that in there, whack that in there, whack that one in there. Right.
You guys got the recorder on now? I hope so, right?
Right, got me English going.
Honestly.
All my
Don't doubt
private
me, Con.
schooling. No, I'm not. I'm watching. I want to see how many shells go in there. I remember watching you and Peter do a show once. I'm not
How's
sure
that?
It was an EcoPot. Yeah, but I think it was 3 eggs in a row. It was a double yolk.
We got 3 doubles.
Yeah.
And look at that. Not one bit of shell either.
Oh, mate, you're a professional.
Huh?
Vanilla essence.
Yeah.
Yep.
And what is this? Is this one of your
Cream.
famous desserts in here?
This is a bread and butter pudding.
All that cream?
Oh, that'll do.
Okay.
You give that a whisk.
I was going to say, does it come
on
with
some
bread?
raisin bread. Yeah. Come on, don't be like that.
I love it. But you know what? Bread and butter pudding at the same time as doing any other dish. Nothing transfers, right?
Yeah, but we've got to talk about. We haven't mentioned that. There's no crossover of odours at all.
Can I drizzle that?
Yeah, I want you to pour that in there.
How's that?
Yeah, keep going. Whack it all in. Sprinkle some of the healthy stuff on top.
Gosh, honestly, brilliant. This is in the recipe book, by the way.
Yep, and there's a few different takes on this. I've seen Peter before, a bit too much nutmeg there, but he's done it with ricotta.
Oh, yeah, that was good, wasn't
it?
Yeah. Growing up with your brother. By the way, can we just clearly say what we're doing here? Because everyone's going to go, hang on, what are you doing?
All right, we got it to the boil. We're simmering it for 10 minutes. We're going to put the bread and butter pudding on top, right? You're not going to get a crossover of odours or flavours. You're going to be the sniff tester in a second.
Yes.
I'll bring the one over. Right, so basically all we're doing now is going to put that into there. Right, your job's finished. There's nothing else. Nothing. Nothing
else, guys. That's it. And so so in 2 hours it's ready. It can stay warm up to 8. 0 electricity. Besides that first 15 of cooking and simmering, 0 electricity.
Nothing there.
0 power. It's the ultimate in outdoor and portable cooking. But you'll love it at home. People love it at home. They love it because they're not heating up the kitchen. They're not heating up the lounge area. They love it because it's safe. Guys, we are top of the hour, and I just want to... Hang on, I've got to scratch around in here. I've got a piece of chewing gum in my pocket. What? How did that happen? Anyway, $7. Wow. $7.90 postage, guys. It's spare change. That's all we're charging you for postage today. 5 easy payments of $59.80. All you pay is just $59.80 plus your postage and handling. You get the EcoPot, you get your cover and your carry bag for your Induction cooktop. You get the fabulous cookbook, over 100 pages worth of great recipe ideas, the silicone mat, the Induction cook. This is $349. It's on the house today, and the 2 pots plus the glass lid. Now, over $830 value. Yours for $2.99. I think we're going to reveal something very shortly. Do you want to reveal this now, Con?
Yeah.
Sorry, I know we're going to throw to a video, but I know that Con's got something...
Yeah, now, I want you to do the sniff. Can you smell...
100% bread and butter pudding.
You can. 100%. Right. 100%, as we would say in Greece. Right. Okay. And now, you notice the absorption of all the liquid...
Yeah,
right.
that hasn't mixed.
It's the risoni.
The risoni.
Mate, this is to die for.
This is good. You keep serving.
This
I'm
is
going
to
get
die for.
Honestly. Guys, and what was that? So, again, you'd cooked that earlier today?
Yeah, this was about 8 a.m. in the morning. And, look, this meal here, if I was going to go to Hellenica or something like that, one of the really well-known Greek restaurants in Queensland, that's a $40 to $50 meal, a serve that size. And that's exactly what you're going to get. And you see...
The meat is so beautiful.
Yeah, cheap cuts. Just use cheap cuts. But the addition of that, the risoni there, you know, it just makes it a complete meal. That's why you don't need to go and whack in potatoes. Whack in again. You don't need to go and put in potatoes and carrots and greens. We don't need greens. we eat them other ways, but we don't need greens in a stufado, all right? It's a special dish.
Listen, you kick your brother's butt at cooking, all right? Sorry, Pete. He's good, isn't he, guys? You got to order one. You got 20 minutes. You got 20 minutes, guys. Best ever deal. I'm going to give you all a chance to order. It's literally... You know what? It's $2 a day on your easy payments. It's $2 a day, literally. So go. We're going to come back on the other side of this, guys. More to come with EcoPot and your best ever deal after this.
So easy and convenient. Just a quick cook up in the morning, then get on with my busy day and return to perfect cuisine. If inspiration is the problem, there's the included cookbook, which I intend to work my way through. Does anyone want my slow cooker? I won't be needing it anymore.
I cooked chicken soup, lamb roast and seafood risotto in my first week with EcoPot. All came out with really great taste. It makes cooking easier and frees up time to do other things around the house. Makes cooking a joy.
I wasn't sure about buying this product, but I was blown away. I put a casserole in, heated it for the required time, and 7 hours later, a perfectly cooked meal. Very, very impressed.
Every time I use it, I'm amazed. I just made a Lebanese dish in it, vine leaves stuffed with rice and meat. It normally takes me 7 hours to cook. In the EcoPot, it took me 3 hours to cook 2 kilos. Since I got the EcoPot, I've had so much more time for myself. I'm back to the gym because of the hours I've saved each day.
Hello, I'm Paul, the Thug and Minder Man. I sell live insects and I travel all over Australia to collect them on some really remote areas. I rely on my EcoPot because I know it's going to work. And for you guys out there, it's a must to have one of these because I could be in there for 10 hours looking for different insects and I know the EcoPot's going to be reliable and when I come back it's going to be cooked for me. But the only problem I have is my wife will want the EcoPot in the kitchen. So make sure you get 2, one for you and one for the wife.
I work in central Queensland and I'm a miner and we work hard. You fellas know that. The other thing I like to do is eat well, but camp food gets plain old and boring. Not too long ago my mum bought me an EcoPot. Now I eat well, I eat better and I save time. I get more sleep in and I get to sneak in that extra beer.
I now go to my EcoPot because I find that it saves me money. I don't have to worry about having an electrical appliance on when I'm out. Do it in the morning. It saves me time. We have such a very, very busy life here and I cannot live without the EcoPot.
We've had the EcoPot for about 2 years now. We've taken it a lot of places in our time, but we found that on a Friday arvo, it's always nice to have a bit of a feed with the blokes after they've done a good week's work. The EcoPot is just so simple. We prepare it before we go to work, come into the workshop, let it cook itself, and at the end of the day, mate, we just sit around and have a couple of beers and have a good feed.
Gee, I used to love that old Calais that he had in the garage there. It was beautiful. Hey, guys, welcome back. It's Friday Live here at TVSN. I know a lot of new viewers are watching us, and I apologise for gas bagging, but, hey, that's just what I get paid to do. But, no. Some people said, Pete, can you explain how it works? And I appreciate that. I know you're tuning in, you're thinking, how does this blooming thing work? Con? Take us away.
All
I know
right.
a lot of new viewers watching and think,
Try not to eat that one, right?
Yeah, well, I polished off the other
you've
one.
polished off the other one.
No, honestly, guys, there's my plate. There's my plate. It's so good.
It's a bloody good dish, that one.
It is a damn good dish. How does it work,
Okay.
mate? 60 seconds.
60 seconds, basically. You've got 2 saucepans. You're going to start your meal on your stove like you traditionally would. You're going to get your food to the boil. It relies on the liquid in your food. So if you're used to using a cup of stock, put in a cup and a half of stock in your food. Get it to the boil, simmer it 10 to 15 minutes, then transfer it to the EcoPot. No power, leave it alone, go to the shops, go driving, take it with you. From that 10 to 15 minutes, it's ready to eat in 2 to 3 hours, stays hot for 8 to 10 hours. But wait, there's more. With this model, you're getting the top of the range EcoPot. This is the one that everyone really wants, that has a hint of travelling at all, that can plug into your cigarette lighter or 12 volt and boost your food and give you another 2 to 3 hours.
Caravanner camper's best friend. Best friend.
They're all over Australia right now.
Yeah, and you go and buy one of these from Con or Pete, the Caravan Camping Show. Well, you're going to drop $349 just on your EcoPot, right?
Right, but listen to this. They're going to get one of these for free with it.
I know. Induction.
How bizarre.
Yeah.
How bizarre, how bizarre.
Now, did you want to take us away over here
I will.
And show us what... This is the thing, you know, the value is so good. And Con, he does go to the caravan. You go to some great camping shows and
we don't do as many as we used to do. We used to do almost one every weekend. Now we're only doing probably 4 or 5 a year.
Well, we got all the stock now.
Well, it's you guys. You know, you guys...
Well, you got the weekend off. You know what you're doing.
You're
doing laps down at the pool.
It doesn't work like that,
mate. Surfing up at Burleigh.
Yeah. Okay, so the EcoPot, basically, when you buy that on its own, you're going to be looking around the $400 mark. I don't care where you go. It's $379, $399. Right, $379's a good day. $399 is its usual day's price.
We're always $100 off already.
Yeah, straight away. Right. And that includes the 2 18/8 stainless steel saucepans. And you've got to remember That also comes with the 12-volt lead. All right, so basically, it's not the traditional ECOPOT. This is the one that you can boost your food. So we're looking at a value on the go. $3.99 minimum. You've got the insulated thermal carry bag that you put the pot in if you're travelling, whack it over your shoulder.
$30 these?
$30.
Yep.
Right, your recipe book, it's valued at $20. I'm trying to do the maths in my head. $400, $430 and $24.50. Then this is very unusual. You get this for free. Now, this induction allows you to change your power to 4 different types of settings. It allows you to change your temperature from 60 degrees all the way up to 200 degrees. It's got a built-in barbecue feature, so you could actually put a griddle plate on here and have a barbecue. It also comes with, and we haven't shown this much, but it's very popular, the silicone mat. That makes it anti-slip, but what it also does, protecting the glass. If you're putting anything abrasive on there, anything like cast iron, putting your camp oven on there, your barbecue plate like we've mentioned, all right? The other thing that you might want to use it for, if you've actually got to pick up anything hot, you can actually use this as a gripper, or you can actually use it to undo your bottles, all right, at home. So, look, that bundle there, at $2.99, you know, like, I do say this a lot, it's a no-brainer, but it is a no-brainer.
Well, it's over $800 in value. And I keep actually banging on about the postage, but here's $7.90 in my hand. It's our New Year postage rates, $7.90. Postage and handling. Now, that's all across Australia. No surcharge. Perth, Darwin, Tassie, Coolangatta, the lot. First easy payment is just $59.80 and $7.90 postage. This is officially the best ever deal. It's 800. That value is $834. You have now 16 minutes left of the show. We are live on your Friday. If you're watching a repeat show, please check with our customer care that we've got stock, because this is a very, very serious value show. I mean, it doesn't get any better. It is best ever value. Campers, caravans, no heat in the kitchen while you're cooking, saving money, saving time. And Con, you're going to show us more right now.
Quickly on the free gift.
Induction,
Quickly on the free gift, right? Because we've got to get through a lot of food. So to turn it on, if you hit it once, you'll see it's flashing on top. Basically, what you need to do is hit it twice, and it comes up at the lowest power setting. So plus and minus, right? It's 500 watts at the moment. Just increase it all the way up to the boost function. See the TW button at the front? W is your wattage. It's pretty simple. T is your temperatures. We're at 180 degrees straight away. I can go up to the 200 degrees. You can see the water's boiling.
So
my tissue paper's not.
It's already boiling. You've got tissue paper
it's
and
not,
the silicone mat over the top.
And I've got my salt there.
You're a bit trendy, Con. You've got the Himalayan rock salt.
Himalaya, baby. Yes. Now,
so this is the only time when you're using electricity. You can use this with any other pot or barbecue plate.
Give me your finger, Peter. No?
You would never do that on the cooktop.
Would you like to put it in the water? No.
No.
Because you can see that is quite hot,
yes.
right? So,
Con,
and then, see, look at that. 60 degrees. Look at that. 60 degrees.
Yeah, it's unreal, guys. This is
200 degrees.
How much are these? Normally
$349.
You're getting it for free,
and you're getting the travel bag with it,
guys. There's 11 minutes left.
Fully insulated.
Reveal some food really quick. Actually, very quick.
One more.
Have a look at this.
One more. Ready?
Yep. Please go to the web, guys. The phones are jammed. I told you, 10 past.
Always.
The phones. There's a few minutes to wait on the phone. Sorry, guys.
All right. So basically, all we've done here, and if you can get a close in on that, you actually see the cheese melting.
How quick it starts cooking.
Actually, I didn't put any cheese here. I just put a bit of cheese in. The cheese ain't going to be melting there.
So induction means it cooks at all cooktops. And the best test, all pans. Put a magnet on the bottom of your pot. You know it'll work.
Move out of the way, buddy.
Okay,
That's correct. If you want to check your saucepans at home, when you get this wonderful free gift, beware of Greek sparing gifts, and you've got 2 of them here, get a fridge magnet, sticks to the base, it works. If it doesn't stick, well, the ECOPOT will. All right, so...
Now we know why the drachma is doing so well on the international money markets.
Yes, yes.
They've retired that one, haven't they?
Look, pasta. Look at this. This has been in here since about 9:30, 10 o'clock this morning.
And you know the
Have a look at
Italians,
this.
they say al dente, right? It's not sticky, it's not gooey, it's just beautiful and fluffy. This is one of the most phenomenal kitchen appliances. It really is. I mean, you talk to Moira, and I hate to, I'm going to name drop now if I can. Moira, right? No, but honestly, Moira would have seen more products on television than anybody in the history of Australia, right?
5
be
years.
really honest.
5 years this has
She's
been.
owned it for 5 years, loves taking it boating, rates it as one of her best purchases ever. And to be honest, in all seriousness, I think that's saying something.
Well, she's a smart lady, Moira.
Absolutely. And look at what you got here, soups, curries. The curries are incredible. Soups and casseroles and roasts. And I mean, honestly, that last dish. Have a look what we've got here, guys. This is Con's...
Yeah. This is in the recipe book.
Grown mussels.
Yes.
Gorgeous.
Yes. In my swimming pool, I grow these. Look, I cut. Look, seriously, there is so much food in this pot. I just can't keep going.
How many people would you cook for? Do you
Look,
like 6 or 8?
Easy, easy,
guys.
Easy.
Can we give everybody a chance to shop? I know we're going to reveal more food.
Mate.
We've got a big problem on our hands. The phones are jammed. So I'm saying, everyone go easy or to speedy or the web right now. We're going to give you 60 seconds. We're going to come back, all right? Yeah, get a fax or a pigeon or something. We'll be back in a second. So 3 more reveals? Smart choice today if you're buying EcoPot. A huge value bundle, $832.85. You're saving over $530. Your easy payment's just $59.80. You have it. By the way, I haven't even said this once, but you have a 30-day money-back guarantee at TVSN. And, it probably won't come back to us, but I guess if you're thinking, I'm going to give this a go, this sounds really good for me. Save money, save time, not having to heat up the kitchen, the food's so good. You got no risk. I mean, honestly, if you want to send it back, you're more than welcome to get your money back. But over the next 30 days, you're going to be cooking stuff like this. What do we got?
Whoa, cooked it.
Cold.
Put your hand underneath that, brother.
Jeepers.
Hey, nice
That's
and
freezing.
cold. Hey?
What, you got a seafood basket?
Yeah. So.
Oh, gosh, look at that. So seafood lovers, sashimi here. Look at this. We've got 43 degrees in Melbourne tomorrow. Oh, my giddy up.
And they're very nice prawns.
They're nice, beautiful
That
kingies.
was a full pot.
So ice stays cool. This is a mobile fridge.
Yes.
How long does that? 8 hours?
All day.
All day.
Every day.
All day.
Every day.
You've got that ice, and look at that.
Freezing. Freezing.
Look at that, guys. Some cold drinks can go in there. You could put your salads in here as well. And what we've got is sashimi, some beautiful sushi in there as well. And the kingies, won't that be great? So you can keep things cool. There's another great reason to buy it. By the way, 6 minutes left of the show, everybody. Keep dialing through on the web. That really is a smart way to shop. If you want to call us, you can still. I know you just will be in a little bit of a queue. Massive best ever deal today on the EcoPot. What's next, mate?
I won't put your hand under this one, mate. This is hot. All right, so we've done some corn just in a bit of water. And I got me American ribs underneath.
Ooh.
All right. The man that loves these is old mate Jamie.
Jamie Malcolm.
Yes.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Falling off the bone.
Oh,
actually.
look at that.
Falling off the bone. So.
And it's hard to get ribs right, I'll be honest. How long has this been cooking?
All day.
All day. No
All
electricity?
day. No power. Right.
I smell that.
Yeah. I've only got maybe a quarter of the stuff out of there, but that's a wholesome meal.
Oh, can I?
Yeah.
Oh, excuse fingers.
You can.
I'm sorry.
You're in trouble. Everyone's watching you.
But it's hot, I mean.
It is hot, isn't it? Well, I don't lie, mate.
Oh.
Nice.
You love ribs. Honestly.
Hickory, smoky, American barbecuing. All right.
Oh. Speechless. Which is nice, isn't it?
Now,
These are so good.
this is my second favourite dish.
Gosh, I was just going to have a salad for dinner tonight.
Yeah, well,
Oh. All right, what's here?
along the same lines, right? Thank
Take
you.
that for you, sir.
Yeah, thank you. I'll try and close that bag. So, what we've done in here,
So no electricity, no cords, all the cooking done.
see that carrot again
Yep.
that we were talking about earlier on?
Not mushy.
How it's nice and solid, right? And then we get in here.
Oh.
Now, I'm going to tell you a secret here. They have not been browned, seared or simmered. I've put in all this,
The whole-
whole lot, raw, cold, filled it up with its liquid, white wine. This is in the recipe book. This is the white wine with tomatoes, right? Basically, got it to the boil, so no simmering. You can simmer if you want.
How good's this for a Sunday late afternoon lunch with the family? Vegetables, fresh bread, bottle of vino.
Yeah, look, and you just get it to the boil.
But I love
simmer
how
it
the
for
veggies-
50,
the
stay
veggies come
solid.
out. Yeah.
Yeah, look, you're gonna stay nice and solid. Use some of that sauce over the top. Now this meal here, 15 minutes simmering. Put it in the pot. It's on a bone. A bone takes 3 hours max.
Oh, honestly, I'm almost.
And you know, have a look at this.
Salivating it.
This is like stock in here, mate.
Yeah, look at that.
Look at that. That is just
I
unbelievable.
want a knife here. I feel like I want to carve this up. Where have we got it?
Here we go, mate.
You have a go at that. But you can't overcook. They're
No,
really
look at
good.
this.
When we said
that.
male-proof,
Wait,
male-proof, no offence.
Listen, why did you tell me to get a knife? Sorry, mate. Look.
I know, it just literally
this.
falls off the bone, doesn't it?
Look.
And when you're cooking normally in an oven, what are you constantly thinking about? It's going to burn, it's going to be overdone.
Mate, look at these meals, these beautiful meals that I put in. 15 minutes on the stove, but it's no heat in my kitchen.
Yeah, no, that's what I reckon. I mean,
There's no heat.
but you're hot enough, Con.
Mate,
You know what
no
I'm saying?
heat, Pete. No heat, Pete. Look at that. That could be your new nickname. Hoppa.
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 Hot food, cold drinks, pasta, stews. Sorry, it's so good. All right. Can I just explain the deal?
Go
one more
for
time?
it, mate. You
Come
better.
over here, guys.
Go for it.
It really is a mega bundle. Best ever deal. This is normally, I mean, you're just paying for this. It's $400 anyway on its own. We've slashed $100 off it. We've thrown in the back. We've thrown in the induction cooktop. That's $349. This, by the way, you can use on any surface where, you know, outdoors, indoors, the outdoor barbecue area when you don't want to, when there's a fire ban, you can use this as well. You get a cookbook thrown in. There's 130 pages in here, guys. So if you're kind of sitting at home thinking, what am I going to start cooking? It's all in here, from soups to casseroles, lamb dishes, baby back ribs. You have got endless opportunities. And I know I've said it 1,000 times, but I just think when the postage is $7.90, I mean, I don't know how we do this. $7.90 on postage all around Australia. Look, just stay on the phones. It's a New Year special. Don't hang up right now, okay? Because I know there's a lot of people dialing in. It's $834 or $833 down, saving $533. $59.80 gets it home. You get the whole bundle. We're going to dispatch within 2 working days. You get a 30-day money-back guarantee. You can cook on the hottest day without the heat. You can cook all day long without electricity. And you can get the best ever deal. Con, it's always a pleasure, my friend. And it packs up like this, right?
There's your portable kitchen. Rock and roll. Get into it. ECOPOT.
How good is he, guys? Please get through to the checkout. Thank you for watching. Don't miss out on it. You can still dial in right now. Stay on the phone. Take care. Bye.
Every birthstone has a distinctive meaning, with characteristics that link it to the person who wears it. Discover the true reflection of yourself with your birthstone at TVSN. Planet Shoes pride themselves on producing footwear with both eco-consciousness and out-of-style. Feel good footwear from Planet Shoes on TVSN.
Scorch away calories while sculpting your legs, thighs, glutes and abs. Monitor your heart rate, time, speed, distance and calories burned on a gym quality machine that's portable, affordable and easy to use. Smooth X-Bike on TVSN.
Sensicool bedding is designed for maximum comfort and the uninterrupted sleep you dream of. Its soothing gel-infused latex keeps you at a comfortable temperature. So stay cool this summer with Sensicool bedding.
Well, let me tell you what's hot at TVSN today. It's gorgeous because we're from the beauty department, but we're kind of looking at essentials, really, everyday essentials for the entire family. Coming to you from SBC Beauty, we have 500 mils of the Superfruits Hand Duo. Now, basically, you're buying a litre of product with this deal, down to $35.95 from $49.95, so obviously saving you $14 right there. But when we say 500 mils, we're kind of understating it there because there's 500 mils of your Superfruits Raspberry and Cranberry hand wash, and then a further 500 mils of your Superfruits Raspberry and Cranberry hand and body lotion. And obviously they work hand in hand. Sorry, very bad joke, I know. But the thing is here, what's wonderful is you have these gloriously large sizes, real raspberries used, real cranberries used within the formulations as well. And basically what you're buying is a luxurious aromatic hand wash. It's going to cleanse, it's going to protect the skin, and it's going to care ongoing for your hands. It should have brightening and antioxidant rich ingredients in there. Well, it does. And that's what the raspberry and cranberry are doing. So it's going to lather up beautifully for you. And guess what else is in there? Firming pomegranate and smoothing papaya to leave your hands beautifully cleansed, softened and beautifully uplifted. So it is recommended for dry skin, for tired looking skin, aged looking skin, skin that just seems to, you know, be dry all the time. This is what you're going to want. Now, obviously, that's the soap. It's beautiful, or the hand wash. It's lovely and so gel in its nature. But let me tell you about this body wash, the hand and body, the cream, the lotion itself. Absolutely beautiful, and once again, oozing with all of those beautiful ingredients to keep your skin so beautifully moisturized on your hands where they do dry out. How many times a day do we wash our hands? We need to be looking after them. I've got enough there for about my entire body. What I do want to do very quickly though is tell you there are so many 5-star reviews on this. I've been a beauty therapist for over 20 years, started using SBC products when I was at beauty school. I loved them even back then. They do exactly what they say. There's no mess, no fuss, just great results. We've got 5 out of 5 stars. Skincare of the gods, great gifts too, if you can bear to part with them. Love the fruity smell which lingers delicately for ages. Big fan. You could be a big fan too. 136716. That's what's hot.